I mean, the one thing that everyone basically says is the older you are, those of us who are a little older, we got a work ethic and we've got a loyalty.
Mhm.
The challenge we have is very often we don't keep our experience relevant. That is a real challenge because we are coming through a period of massive disruption. Yes, I'm playing with ChatGPT a lot. If you're not, you better be. Now, you don't have to understand it. I talk about this in my industry and career disruption talk about the fact that there are all kinds of technology that are being disruptive. You don't need to become an expert in them. You do have to understand them and you have to be conversant in them. And it's never been easier to upskill. Now, if you guys have used edx.org, which is the massively online MOOC, it has courses from MIT, Harvard, Stanford, University of Texas, and to use the 4-letter F word, they're free. So this is where the challenge is learning to dispel the fact that, oh, you're older, you're not stayed up to date. Well, to some extent, for some of us, that's true. But the fact is, again, we don't need to become experts in this stuff. We need to be able to discuss it, be conversant in it. Just like I talked about my first tech startup. I was with a network processor. We were selling these chips to Huawei and ZTE for super high-end routers and switches. I didn't have to understand all the complex of, policing and data or sorting algorithms. I was in Ericsson the one time in Sweden, and the guy asked me all these questions about these policing, which is how data comes in. And I looked at him, I said, let me guess, you must have doctor at the front of your name and PhD at the afterwards. And he said, yeah. I says, let me go find someone who can answer your questions. I didn't need to understand that stuff. Or they'd ask me, oh, how do I implement, certain Martini, MPLS Martini draft, multi-protocol label switching. I'm going, I don't know. I'll go find you somebody who can. By the way, that gains you credibility.